Yo, welcome to Bodies on Cam. We're gonna get straight into it. Check it out.
All right, we've got Stu Mundell live over a pursuit in Calabasas. Stu, what's going on here?
Calabasas,
Well,
man.
Brooke, this is moving very, very quickly. You can see it right here. We were in Calabasas. Now we're in Woodland Hills. This actually started in the valley, and by the time we got to it, we were actually waiting in Calabasas because it was out in Malibu. Got off the freeway, got back on the freeway.
They don't
Now
look
we're
like they're
making our
going
way
that
back
fast.
into the Woodland Hills area. Original want was a U-turn, an illegal U-turn. That's what got the attention of the officers.
For real.
And then the pursuit was on. Reckless driving.
An illegal U-turn, y'all. And the chase was on. You hear that guy?
Has now been added to it, but you can see these speeds, 91 miles an hour. Now, this is an area where we usually see some
91?
traffic in the morning. Right now, this early, still kind of wide open. California Highway Patrol, they're the ones behind it. They don't have a helicopter over
Let's
it
say, where the
yet, but
police
they
at?
might be getting somebody
They ain't
here
nowhere
soon.
in sight.
LAPD might be helping them out momentarily, but I can tell you, they've got some tricks up their sleeve, and I'm not giving away any secrets when I tell you
Man,
that they
get
are trying
your
to set up
ass.
some spike strips, possibly on the freeway.
You telling.
These
You
high speeds,
telling.
which I'm curious to see how they're going to deploy,
You
especially
telling.
with this vehicle in the middle lanes. But they are trying. They are trying to do some other things besides just following and alerting the public that this vehicle is moving at a very high rate of speeds right now. You can see it dropping down to 70-something. But again, this is
Oh,
happening
damn.
right
I just now
on
noticed the
the
speed over
101
there.
freeway, now
Man,
in the Woodland Hills area.
that
But
nigga
these
ain't
speeds
running.
on the 101, we're going to be in Encino, Tarzana in just a few moments.
Stu, are police said anything? I guess they're following him because of erratic driving. You can see, obviously, here this issue. But any other potential crimes, or are they looking at this driver for anything else?
You know, as far as we know right now, no, nothing at all. Evading is definitely going to be on that list of things that they're going to charge
There
that
they
driver
go.
for. You can see a number of the California Highway Patrol behind them, and they actually are being very litigious this morning. I actually heard them ask
Man,
for
they
one
ain't
of their
no shit.
supervisors to get involved.
They
There
ain't
is
no
a
shit.
supervisor in that pursuit as well. This vehicle now in the middle lanes, and again, it's
Like the
been moving at
supervisor's
some
just all
points. It's
special.
been going 95 miles an hour, but right now you can see it kind of slowing down just a little bit. 70-something as we're making our way now. It's still in the Woodland Hills area. It's kind of funny to me that we're still in Woodland Hills, but I can tell you at these speeds.
But yeah, supervisor, come on. They talking like you all special and shit. Don't nobody like that supervisor.
On the 101, it is going to be in the valley here shortly. As far as traffic goes, because talking about morning traffic out here is because maybe there's going to be something that's going to slow this vehicle down or maybe kind of push it off the freeway because he can't travel at high speeds. But right now, freeways, the traffic is light, speeds are high, and of course, California Highway Patrol, you got a number of them there behind them, lights and sirens, warning the public, this is not what you see on your morning commute, definitely not on the 101, but right now, this is what is going on. And again, Brooke, this all started apparently with an illegal U-turn, and probably not on the freeway.
Ain't even going nowhere.
What got off
They can't stop that.
And then after that, reckless driving,
Like, where
and now
the
you see it, evading and high speeds on the freeway. They just want to get this
protocol and
person
shit like
into
that for
custody,
shit like
off
this.
the roads, and making sure everybody is safe.
Stu,
I
it's
guess
always
they
a
can't just
question,
ram the
why don't
motherfucker
they
going
just stop?
90, so.
Anytime we see any sort of pursuit like this, we know how dangerous they can be, but it's an even bigger question when this initiated with something that seems so small like that.
Right, that's what I was saying, something that's long.
Going through these people's minds, the drivers of these vehicles, a lot of times it is something other than whatever they're pulling them over for. Maybe that driver has a warrant. Maybe there's something else going on there. But then again, it might just be this idea that maybe I can get away. Maybe I can pull this off. Maybe it's just that extra couple of minutes of freedom before they go into custody. Whatever it is, usually it's a very dangerous situation because that driver probably not trained as in high-speed driving, and then of course you add in this effect, the fact that they're being chased, and so their attention might be divided. It's like I'm looking in the rearview mirror.
I'm trained in high-speed driving.
California Highway Patrol, all law enforcement officers, they are trained in the high speeds. They're also trained in safety. and dealing with things like this. But right now, this is what I was talking about. We're starting to see a little bit more traffic out here. Speeds are going to start slowing down. And, you know, the crowded freeways, this is where I start to get a little bit worried. I just don't want to see a civilian get bumped into, maybe by the suspect, or maybe somebody trying to get out of the way.
My man,
It just
he
gets,
ain't
when it
hitting no
gets tight
shit.
like that, more things can happen. Now you see him starting to move back over to the middle lanes. Maybe we're going to get off the freeway. I'm not 100% on that. Nobody really knows, just that driver.
Yeah,
but
you
right
in
now,
on
I'm
it.
starting to see some brake lights,
How you
slower
know?
speeds, more
How
traffic,
you
more
know?
cars. And the more you see on the roadway,
How you
the
know?
more problems that are going to might be happening. And again, we just don't want to see anybody get hurt, even that suspect.
Yeah, that's actually one of the more terrifying
Yeah,
things
nigga,
to
do
think
your
about what this
job.
driver could do once they get boxed in by this traffic.
Speculating and
Obviously, it's
shit.
5:45 on the dot. Many people on the roads. This is a 101. Many people getting to work, getting, to school, things like that. And I will tell you, Stu, this is one of the slowest pursuits I have seen in years here, at least since
Same shit
I've
I'm
been here
saying.
anchoring.
Same
But that
shit
does
I'm
not mean that
saying.
this is not dangerous. These are often incredibly dangerous to innocent people.
Right.
You know,
I feel that, though.
we were coming up on the triple digits there for a moment. It's funny. It might be just a little offsetting because of the vehicles that are on the road.
Well, that
down
was just
there
a tow
and the
truck.
morning traffic. He's actually using his
It was a
blinker.
tow
I'm
truck.
kind of impressed right there. But you are right. He's staying right about freeway speeds. Every now and then he'll bump up. We almost saw triple digits right there for a moment or two. But you know what? Anything over the speed limit, anytime we start weaving in and out of traffic, that's when I start worrying about other people and, of course, that driver. Law enforcement, they are down there. Their job is to keep everybody safe. That includes the driver of that vehicle that's fleeing from them. So it is a difficult job. And again, California Highway Patrol, they are staying with it. So maybe there is something a little bit more to it. Maybe it isn't just evading.
That's crazy. I get pulled over every day. That's how I drive on the normal.
Other warrants
What the hell?
attached to it. Looks like we're kind of leaning over to the 405, which is an interesting take because we're going to go through the Sepulveda Pass. But
I don't know about y'all, but shit, that's damn near my normal driving. My man's ain't shit, ain't doing nothing wrong in my eye. What y'all think? No, man. Is he finna get off though?
might be getting off the freeway as well.
Don't
because
get
the
off,
traffic,
man. Don't
everybody
get off,
knows
my
if you get over
boy.
to the right, it starts getting a little bit more crowded. You can see it right there. He's starting to
caught,
kind of
you
get
get off,
boxed
man.
in. But you see the sign going over the hill into the West LA area.
Yeah, just that fast. Just that fast. We saw how quickly things slowed down, if that makes sense. But yeah, what do you typically see traffic-wise on this specific area right here? This is wild.
You know, right there might
The
have been
hell was he
spike
doing?
strips. That might have been spike strips. I have my scanner turned down just a little bit, but I know that that's what that officer was doing there on that transition
Did he
road.
make it
Again,
in
I was
time?
kind of wondering how they were going to deploy those spike strips. So that might have been where they tossed it out. Don't know if it was successful or not. But the traffic on the 405, you know,
Hell
this is
no,
always
that
going to be
nigga
slow and
still,
go. But he's kind of hanging off to the right.
cruising
So
good.
possibly we're going to be getting off there, getting off by Ventura Boulevard, maybe Sepulveda Boulevard. Now he's moving back over into the 405 lanes. But I'm going to keep an eye on it. I
Damn.
might turn up my scanner a little bit. Nope, we're getting off the freeway.
We're
Might
getting
be a
off.
little tight around here because you got the neighborhoods and then you got that underpass. But definitely getting off the freeway. We're going to be
My man's going home.
at our turn. It looks like
So we losing
coming
it.
up over here as
We're
well on
losing it.
Sepulveda. And it looked like he's joining Sepulveda Boulevard, and we're going to continue up the hill. And a red light. Ooh, this might get tight.
Yeah.
Nope, going through.
You wonder, his car seemed to be moving just odd in a moment there, if his car was affected at all by those spike strips, but I guess it doesn't seem so.
Hell no.
Maybe they did.
My
Maybe
man's
the
eating
officer
donuts.
wasn't set
Who
up
wouldn't know
that time.
shit?
Ooh, wrong side of the road. What are you doing here, buddy?
Uh-oh.
And making her way up the Sepulveda Pass into these turns in the hills and the trees up here. This is a very dangerous area, even in the daytime,
Right.
My man's
especially with all
going
these
home on
blind
your
curves
ass.
up here, making these turns. You can see him. Brake lights are on up the hill, so maybe he's being a little bit more cautious. But there's a lot of turns and a lot of lot of swooping around back and forth. And then if there's anybody else coming down the other way with this guy almost coming into oncoming traffic, you just
Like, man, what y'all gonna do though? Y'all gonna catch him? Y'all gonna sit there and stay falling back on him? Like, y'all ain't on shit, man. What is y'all doing? What is y'all doing?
don't want to see anything tragic happen out here this morning.
Not only that, the fact that, anytime there's a car on the road avoiding police, trying to get away from police, it's immediately a dangerous situation. But at this time, there are so many people just doing their normal routine. They have no idea what they need to be on the lookout for. They're already on the road.
Yeah, already on the road, and then we know school is back in session. Might be a little
like
bit
ain't
too
no
early to
lights out
school,
there
but,
type shit.
Climbing up the Sepulveda Pass
like,
right
where the
now,
lights at?
Skyfox is dealing with weather.
I mean, like
out
the street
here
lights.
as well. So we're going to hold this shot
It's just
the best
pitch
we
dark
can.
everywhere.
I'm not sure we're going to be able to stay with them because the green letter is back, but right now we're still trying to get this shot. Dylan at the tiller this morning going to do what he can to keep this picture live for us as we're making our way into the Sepulveda Pass, but we definitely are dealing with low clouds right now as we're watching this pursuit wind its way up the Sepulveda Pass. These speeds on this road, not what you want to see. And again, that vehicle crossing over that line a couple of times in California. Do what they can to stay behind it, warn the public, and keep that driver safe as well as anybody else on the road.
All I know is they ain't on
Yes, you
shit,
can see
man.
the driver going on the wrong side of the road. Obviously,
they bullshitting. He bullshitting. I don't know what the hell they doing, man. They wasting taxpayers' dollars right there on that one, man. So as y'all can see what's going on with that one, there ain't shit really going on. They just lollygagging on the job, eating donuts, sucking on suckers and shit, drinking soda. I don't know what the hell they doing, man. But all I know is I'm gonna keep these bangers coming. But let y'all rock with me, however you want to do it. Come rock with me. Come do whatever it is you want to do, man, while you watching, man. But like, comment, subscribe, and I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one, man. All right, peace.